Hey there, thanks for watching this video. Tyler and I wanted to put together a quick screencast for you, outlining exactly how we're creating hyper-targeted online billboard advertisements for dental partners that are looking for dental implant leads, Invisalign leads, etc. And quite frankly, we have a proprietary technology that's blowing traditional campaigns out the water. And what we mean by this is the way that our ad structure is set up allows us to set up, quite frankly, hundreds, if not thousands, of unique online advertisements. So we're able to get the perfect ads and really get you the best leads possible, and not only the best leads possible, but also at the lowest cost available within your respective area. So we really invite you to open up your mind to the realm of possibilities, that the information that we have to share is very, very valuable in nature. 99.9% of marketers really don't even know this strategy. And the 1% or 0.1% that does, okay, isn't going to take the risk to utilize this method and tie up their production line for weeks because they just don't have access to this technology. So the first thing that we're really going to cover today is how to prevent getting burned and blowing up your budget with Google, search engine optimization, Facebook, or anything that you've tried in the past, okay? We're also going to cover how to generate highly relevant clicks again, but not only are we going to make sure that you get the highest quality and caliber of data, but we're going to position you using our method to be able to get those leads that convert very well at the lowest cost possible. And we'll show you exactly how we do that in the next coming slides. And we'll also cover how you could have this launched without any risk. So what we're going to do is talk a little bit about billboard ads to get started and why they work. Now, you and I both know that when you drive by and you see a billboard, it definitely is going to catch your attention. So you may be driving down the highway and you may see a sign like this that says licensed plumber on duty, and you're probably going to think it's very comical, probably going to be a real head turner for you. But these ads are at a cost, because even though they work so well from a standpoint of visibility, from a standpoint of conversion, they're just not that relevant. And so there's high traffic, but there's very, very low relevancy to the traffic that's driving by. So as you can see here, you have all these cars that are driving down a major interstate, but only the cars that are outlined in these green boxes are the ones that actually recognize the sign and looked at it. Now, this guy over here that's in this red car, he actually doesn't like his job, so he was like thinking about getting a therapist, or talking to someone about a career change. And then you got this guy over here. He didn't need a plumber, but his stomach was kind of like making noise because he didn't have breakfast, so he was looking for a breakfast joint. And then this little piggy over here went to the market, to look for a chiropractor. And then you have maybe one guy out of all those other cars over here that, his flusher isn't working on his toilet. He may need a plumber. So he's like, oh, okay. All right. And then maybe next time he drives by, he may actually jot it down. He may have not even jotted down the information. So, billboard ads, they're good for branding, just like radio commercials. So from a standpoint of brandability, it's great. But from a standpoint of converting data dollar for dollar and maximizing your marketing budget to bring in new leads now, it's not that effective. So what we want to do is imagine if we took this concept right here and we were able to make it a little bit more relevant. And just imagine for a second that we took all of the cars that were traveling down that road and we segmented them, and we had the power and the ability to send all of the cars that were looking for therapists down this road, all the cars that were looking for diners down this road, and all the cars that were looking for chiropractors down this road, and only down this road. So we would only have chiropractic signs here, only therapeutic signs here for therapy, and then only signs for breakfast diners here. Okay. Now we have more relevant traffic traveling down those avenues, bumping into ads that are going to make them more prone to take out their cell phones and dial. That's what we're looking for. So take this concept, and what I'd like you to do for just 1 second is just imagine that we were able to segment this grid even further to where we could get even more relevant, and we could segment the traffic pertaining to, let's say, the dental niche even further and send everyone that's looking for anything related to the dental or the cosmetic dentistry niche, and send only people looking for dental implants down this road, right? And then if you're looking for the most affordable dental implants, we'd send them down this road. And obviously the billboards would have to be different because, you know, someone that's just looking for cosmetic dentistry may not, you know, be interested in a unique ad over here that's more specific. And so each avenue is going to represent, you know, different search terms like the most affordable cosmetic dentist or, you know, the best dental implant specialist. And so we need very, very unique signs for people looking for those very unique search terms. And that's what each one of these roads is going to represent. And so what we've done is take this concept and just imagine for a second if we could stretch this concept even further and set up hundreds, if not thousands, of perfectly relevant online billboard ads and gridlock the entire city that you want visibility in, any city, quite frankly, any city and state across the country, and get instant placement on the first page of the largest search engine in the world, and send hyper-relevant traffic down each and every one of these channels, so no matter where anybody goes, they're going to bump into the exact billboard that they're looking for. That's when the magic starts to happen, and quite frankly, this is how we're blowing traditional campaigns out the water, and this is how we're positioning ourselves using this method that sets up all of these unique online billboard ads to generate the highest quality and caliber of data at the lowest cost possible. Now, traditional campaigns like this, licensed plumber on duty billboard, no, not so effective. It gets nominal results, and that's what we see when we do our audits. So as you can see here, this is a typical dental implant campaign that we've put together with a very, very unique set of ad groups, hundreds of them, okay? And if we go to this slide, as you can see here, there's over 218 unique ad groups. This is an idea of what the ad would look like. So we have a completely unique ad for affordable dental implant as we do for affordable dental implants. Completely different billboard ad that would display, even though one is singular and one is plural. And we'll explain what we mean a little bit more about that in the next coming slides. So typical online traffic highways will look something like this. Going back to the plumber analogy, if someone's doing a search, these may be some of the searches they do. And again, someone that's looking for a plumber Brooklyn reviews, we need a billboard up that says, hey, need the best reviews for plumbers in Brooklyn, click here. They're going to be like, wow, that's exactly what I was looking for, and they're going to click on that one. They're not going to click on the one that says Brooklyn plumbing cost, right? So we need unique billboard ads for all of these online as well, with these online Google ads that we're going to get set up, right? Now, what we do when we set up the campaign is we find the long tail keywords that have been very effective, and we make sure to maximize those long tail keywords in our campaign. So, for example, someone that's searching for a bicycle online and types in bicycle, that's a very vague search term. So, quite frankly, not only is it very expensive, very broad, very competitive, and it doesn't convert that well. Now, if we took something like beach cruiser, for example, that's slightly more descriptive, it's going to be a little less competitive, but it's still going to be very expensive, right? Now, if someone's searching for a black 10-speed beach cruiser, that's someone that's pretty far in the buying cycle or in the research cycle, and it's highly descriptive, so it's not going to be as competitive. and it's going to convert at the highest rate. So that's what we're looking for, is those long tail keywords that convert at a high rate at a low cost per click. And that leads me into my next slide, which talks about the number one common misconception, and that's maximum cost per click not being the only determining factor in where your ad ranking is. Meaning, we could be spending $1.61 a click for you, okay, while your competition's spending $3, $4, $10, $15 a click, and we're still able to dominate the first position on the first page of Google because we have a higher quality score using our non-traditional one-on-one method that we're going to reveal to you on the next coming slide. And by us having a higher quality score using this method, we're able to leverage Google's secret sauce for rewarding us with that top position, because quite frankly, Google wants to provide 100% lookup success for all of its visitors to maintain its reputation as the largest search engine in the world. And by us having thousands of unique ads in our arsenal for them to choose from, we're giving Google the ammunition it needs to fire the right bullet at the right time. And we're also leveraging Google's reputation to make sure that they're going to select the best ad from our stack to put in front of the person that's doing the search for you and give us the top position over your competition, even though we're spending less money because we have a higher quality score on our ad groups. Okay? And so Google's chief economist states that 60% of Google's quality score is determined by the CTR, which is the click-through rate, the rate at which someone's going to click through on an ad, how relevant that ad is to the landing page, and how good that landing page quality is designed to convert. Which we're also going to obviously take care of is we're going to set up a very, very highly convertible landing page that's optimized to convert, that's got runaway mousetrap mitigators, which are very non-conventional contact forms that allow us to get very, very detailed lead data for you. So that's all something that Tyler could discuss with you further in person. But what I really wanted to talk to you about is the common practices with 99% of advertisers, and what they're doing is they're grouping their keywords. So this is what it boils down to. When you group your keywords, you have more irrelevant clicks, more fraudulent clicks, and a lower quality score. And what I mean by grouping your keywords is, let's take a look at this first example here. This represents a campaign that we're setting up, and this ad group here represents an ad or an online billboard ad that we are setting up. And these keywords represent searches that people are doing to display each ad. So as you can see, they're grouping multiple keywords by group. So no matter which one of these keywords, whether it's best dental implant, affordable dental implants now, the same ad would appear in 9 out of 10 campaigns that are set up by traditional advertisers. Then over here we could have an Invisalign group with a whole bundle of keywords. That's going to lead to much more relevant clicks, much more watered down results, and a lower quality score. What we do that puts us in the top 1 percentile of digital marketers out there and allows us to target the top 1% of practices out there is the one-on-one method. And this is going to lead to much less irrelevant clicks and a much higher quality score. And so what we are doing is setting up unique ads and only one search phrase per ad, meaning if there are thousands of search phrases, then we are responsible for setting up thousands of unique ads. And that's exactly how we are knocking it out of the park and really getting some phenomenal results for our clients. And so I'd like to invite you to a very, very great opportunity to a potential strategic partnership, as we are currently searching for an exclusive partnership with a well-established dental partner within your area. Again, our team has primarily worked within the dental niche, and we know it works best. You could ask about our pay-per-lead model. It's a no-risk model that we could move to. That way, no lead, and you get a money-back guarantee. Plus, we'll even throw in this tchotchke so you could drink all your sorrows away. So I really hope that this presentation has been nothing shy of educational for you. And again, if you have any questions, please do reach out to Tyler. Thanks.